Eureka! Wake up, you who sleep in debt! Do you smell that?
Not just smoke in my lab, it's the smell of your burning savings!
While you slept, the rules changed. The old world is dead, but its corpse is still trying to dictate terms. I am Barnaby, and I am here to cut open this abscess and show you the mechanics of true wealth! Cleo, initiate the Chaos Protocol. Look at this hourglass. Time is the only currency that cannot be printed. But you trade it for papers that turn to dust in your hands. Inflation is a silent thief, stealing your future while you count pennies. Every coin you haven't put to work turns into gray ash. You are building castles in the sand, and the tide is already here.
Steady, Barnaby. Emotions are noise. Cleo is here to add cold calculation to this chaos. Markets fall, inflation skyrockets, but for those who understand the code structure, this is not a crisis. It is an opportunity. While the crowd weeps over red charts, we analyze the trajectory of their fall. We don't panic, we compute. Cleo, show them the real picture.
Look at this old bucket. They call it a money press. It prints trillions of empty hopes. Oops. But paper is not value. When the press works too fast, it overheats and begins to devour itself. You trust your life to a system that is sparking and smoking. We need something more solid than ink on scrap paper. Run! Run faster! That's what society tells you. Work harder, take loans, climb the escalator of success. But look down. This escalator is heading to the abyss. You waste energy just to stand still to full station, punching with the darkness. Stop! Get out of this death row! It's time to change direction before the mechanism swallows you whole! Eureka! Now do you see? Now do you feel the spark? In my eyes, it's not madness. It's the algorithm of your salvation! I've hacked the code of wealth, and I will pass it to you, but only to those ready to face the truth. We are beginning an experiment that will forever change your balance. Cleo. Cleo. Cleo, moving to Chapter 2. It's time to show them the power of the snowball! It all starts with a single step, a single coin, a single decision. Look at me. I am here, in the mountains of time, holding a tiny snowball. But this isn't just snow, it's compressed hope and gold dust. From golden gold, Erudani.
Barnaby, what will you do with that little thing? They don't understand. They only see what is here now, but I see what will be in 30 years.
Look at this curve. At the beginning, it's flat as a pancake. This is the valley of disappointment. This is where 99% of people quit. They say, my investments aren't growing, but look what happens at the inflection point. Exponential math isn't linear growth, it's an explosion. It's when money starts birthing money faster than you can spend it.
Look! My little snowball has turned into a monster! It's no longer an investment, it's a natural disaster! A golden avalanche that sweeps away everything in its path! It devours inflation! It crushes crises! When your capital reaches critical mass, you no longer need to work. The rolling ball of gold works for you, Cleo! This is true freedom! Now look at poor Peter. He thought he would start later. Later is the most expensive word in the world! Peter waited 10 years and now his snowball is just a pathetic piece of ice. He invested more money than I did, but time is his enemy. And mine is my ally!
Oh, God. No! It slipped away! Don't be like Peter. Don't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. The moment is now. You think these are boring numbers? No, this is life. My money is multiplying like rabbits in my lab. Verse 2, then 4, then 16. It's an army that never sleeps, never asks for food, and never takes leave. They fight for your future every second while you sleep or drink your coffee. Eureka! It's the magic of capital reproduction.
In the end, investing isn't about greed. It's about time. I stand on top of my golden mountain because I respected time. Look at this hourglass. The sand is turning into diamonds. If you start today, you become the master of your future. Flip the hourglass, Cleo. We are moving forward. Welcome to the financial jungle. Did you think Wall Street was just air-conditioned offices? No, it's a wild, primal place. Look around. It smells like traitor sweat and the fear of those who don't know the rules. There are predators everywhere. Cleo, hand me my machete. We are just taking a stroll. We are hacking through the thicket of useless companies to the very heart of capitalism. What is the S&P 500? It's not just a list. It's a pack of the 500 hungriest, strongest, and greediest lions in the world. They don't ask for permission to conquer a market. They just come and take what's theirs. By investing in the index, you aren't buying a stock. You're buying the right to be in the same pack as those who rule this world. But beware, these jungles are merciless to the weak. Look at these bones. These are companies that were once kings but stumbled. Nike, Kodak, Nokia, Blockbuster, they were eaten alive. The S&P 500 index is an automatic cleaning machine. If you stop running, if you stop making a profit, you are thrown out to be eaten by the hyenas. This is natural selection in its purest form. Eureka!
Cleo, show them the magic of replacement. For every fallen giant, a new, young, and bold predator takes its place.
The index is constantly rejuvenating.
You don't have to guess who will survive. The system chooses the winners for you. It's like having an airplane that replaces its engines mid-flight without losing altitude. Do you understand how brilliant this is?
Look at this chart for 100 years. Wars, depressions, pandemics, the jungle grows anyway. Every fall is just fertilizer for new growth. Humanity always wants more, better, faster. And these 500 companies are the tip of our progress spear. To bet against them is to bet against human evolution. And evolution never loses.
Eureka! You don't have to be a hunter to have meat. You just need to own a piece of this pack. An index fund is your ticket onto the back of the strongest lions. You don't need to know botany to enjoy the fruits of this forest. Just trust the power of selection. Cleo, prepare the portal. We are leaving the jungle and heading to the dragon.
Do you hear that hum? It's not my lab server room, Cleo. It's the breath of a beast that never sleeps. Eureka! Welcome to the digital lair! We are in a world with no banks, no borders, and no central hubs. Only code, only math, and only pure energy. Look at these walls, they pulse with data. Here, a new form of matter is born. Money that cannot be forged, cannot be seized, and cannot be destroyed.
But beware, this dragon demands sacrifices. Do you remember a guy named Laszlo? In 2010, he bought 2 damn pizzas for 10,000 bitcoins. 10,000, Cleo. Today, those pizzas would cost $700 million. Those are the most expensive carbs in the history of the universe. Every time you spend your asset on junk, a Laszlo somewhere gets sad. Don't be like him. Guard your treasures until the dragon spreads its wings.
Why does it work? Because the dragon is a mathematician. There are only 21 million of these coins in the world.
Not one more! Governments can print their papers by the trillions, turning them into toilet paper. But no one, do you hear me? No one can print an extra Bitcoin. It's digital scarcity taken to the absolute. It's the only shield against the madness of printing presses! Eureka! Math is the new faith.
People are afraid when the dragon breathes fire. Oh, it dropped 30%, everything is lost. Fools! Volatility isn't a bug, it's the entry price to the future. The dragon is just testing your resolve. If you have weak hands, you will burn. But if you withstand the heat, if you stay in the game when others flee in panic, the dragon will make you a king! HODL isn't just a word, it's an oath! Cleo, remind them of the golden rule. If you don't have the keys, you don't have the coins. Never trust your fate to middlemen. Your treasure must be locked in cold storage, a place no hacker, no bank can reach. We are building a fortress inside the code. Shh. Your private key is your freedom. Lose it, and your gold stays in the cave forever, guarded by the dragon. Eureka! Look! The dragon wakes up every 4 years! The halving! The moment when the reward shrinks and scarcity explodes! This is the biological rhythm of the new economy. The world hasn't realized what's happening yet, but we are already here! We wait for the moment the dragon takes flight and burns the old financial order with its icy flame of progress. Onward, Cleo, to the machines of the future! Eureka! Do you feel it in the air? It's the smell of ozone and overheated transistors. We are standing on the brink of the greatest shift in human history. In the past, we needed factory steam and thousands of workers. Today, we need chips. Artificial intelligence isn't just a chatbot writing poems for you. It's a new kind of electricity. Cleo, show them this data storm. It's not chaos. It's the birth of a new world order where intelligence scales at the speed of light. Look at these empty offices. Did you think AI would only replace those swinging shovels? Ha! It's coming for lawyers, analysts, and programmers. But this isn't a reason for fear, it's a reason for triumph. We are moving from an economy of sweat and time to an economy of capital and algorithms. If you sell your time, you've lost. If you own the algorithm that replaces 10,000 employees, you are king! Cleo, delete the old contracts. We need shares of those building this future. Do you know who wins in a gold rush? Those who sell the shovels. And today, the shovels are GPUs. Look at this forge. This is where the brains for the entire planet are forged. Nvidia, Microsoft, TSMC, these aren't just names. They are the foundation of a new civilization. Every time an AI answers a question, someone profits from the hardware that computes it. We are investing in the infrastructure of God. Eureka! This is a supercycle that happens once in a century. Imagine an employee who doesn't sleep, doesn't eat, doesn't ask for a raise, and works 1,000,000 times faster than you. Now imagine you have an entire legion of them. These are AI agents. They are your new workforce, your army building your empire while you sleep. We no longer manage people. We manage compute power. Your capital now is the number of smart hours you control. Cleo, initiate the autonomy protocol. Look at this canyon. On one side, the old world where wages are stagnant. On the other, the AI world where productivity is skyrocketing. This gap will only grow. The rich will get richer not because they work more, but because their assets work autonomously. You must jump across this abyss right now. Either you own the AI infrastructure, or you pay the bills of those who do. There is no middle ground. Eureka! In the end, AI is our mirror. It makes us superhuman. We no longer trade in the market. We dictate the terms to the market through our algorithms. This is the fusion of biological genius and machine power. Cleo, tune our quantum portfolio. We don't guess with tea leaves, we compute inevitable wealth. Onward to the psychology lab, we need to understand why people still fear this triumph. Eureka! I found the main culprit behind your empty pockets. Look at this brain, it's a relic of the Stone Age.
Your limbic system thinks a market crash is a saber-toothed tiger trying to eat you. It screams, run, sell, save yourself. But in the world of finance, fleeing is the death of your capital. You are a hairless ape trying to play chess against AI using caveman survival instincts.
Why do you sell at the bottom? Because your fear is twice as strong as your joy. It's called loss aversion.
No, I can reach it.
See? The fear wins. When you lose $100, it hurts more than if you found 200.
Cleo, show them this trap. Here it comes! People freeze their losses hoping for a miracle or run away at the worst possible time. You must kill your emotions to give life to your portfolio.
Do you know who gets rich the fastest? Those who forgot their passwords, or those who are already in the graveyard. It's not a joke, Cleo. Studies show that inactive accounts yield the most profit. Why? Because dead people don't check quotes every 5 minutes. They have nerves of steel because they have no nerves at all. Your active interference is a tax on your stupidity. Leave the market alone. You don't need an IQ of 160. You need the discipline of a robot. Investing should be boring. If you're having fun, you're in a casino. If you're bored, you're getting rich. Eureka! Your plan must be carved in stone. Buy every month regardless of the news, regardless of politics, regardless of your fears. Become a machine, Cleo. Show them what cold calculation looks like. In the end, wealth is a victory over oneself. He who controls his emotions controls the world. Here in Barnaby's lab, we don't just count money, we train the will. Cleo, initiate the final protocol of awareness.
Initiating the final protocol of awareness.
We are heading to the finish, and I want each of you to become the architect of your destiny, not a slave to your instincts.
Eureka! Look at this! We've gathered all the parts. Compound interest is our engine, index funds are our chassis, crypto is our fuel, and AI is our autopilot. This isn't just knowledge, it's the war machine of your financial immortality. Do you see how it all fits together? We are no longer theorizing, we are launching the process of turning time into pure freedom.
Enough! No more living in the gray zone.
We're finally free from debt's chains. Time to live for what matters.
Your investments are your escape. With every dollar invested, with every Satoshi, you are buying back the seconds, minutes, and hours of your life from this slavery. You are building your own reality. Every step you take shapes the world ahead. What are you waiting for? The perfect moment? It doesn't exist. The perfect day was 10 years ago. The second best day is today. Don't you dare close this video and go watch cat videos. Take the first step. Open an account, buy your first asset, start that snowball. Now, I am giving you this momentum, this golden kick to launch you out of your comfort zone and straight into your greatness.
Remember, you are not what happened to you. You are what you decide to become today. Here in Barnaby's lab, we don't just save money, we design the future. Be bold, be disciplined, be crazy enough to believe in your victory. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and leave a comment. I am the architect of my wealth. I'll be waiting for you in the comments. The lab is closing for today, but the work is just beginning.
Go and do it!
The world belongs to those who act. Eureka! See you in the next experiment! Cleo, turn off the lights. We've done our job.